We haven't done a mukbang in so long. Yours smells good. This is, we've ordered from separate places, and this is normally a big in my book. Like when I'm eating food with someone, we're getting the same place. I feel unwell. I feel disconnected if we're ordering from different Uber Eats places, but we just wanted different things today, and that's okay. I guess we're learning that
having differences is okay. And more variety.
Well, I'm gonna
have a nib of mine.
And you can have a nib of mine. So here's my haul. I ordered from a new place called Roll Baby. And we obviously got Nando's.
Me like peeking in.
Oh, I also ordered, oh, sorry. I got a raspberry lemonade kombucha. Maybe come over this a bit better. And then got a vegan, gluten-free banana bread for dessert that's in here that we'll save for later. Here's my rolls. I'm starving.
Chippies.
Thank God, I'm not stealing them. I got a prawn and avo rice paper roll and a chicken and avo rice paper roll with sweet chili sauce and hoisin sauce.
Oh, they even chucked in a Marty sauce.
Well, I've already got some, I prepared this earlier, some sriracha and some tomato sauce, obviously.
I got a chicken wrap.
I think I should clip my hair up.
And I got some peri mayonnaise. Peri-naise. Do you want some sparkle, or are you just gonna have kombucha?
I will have a little bit of sparkle, why not? Oh no. My bun, I'm probably gonna hate.
The chips, I'm not gonna lie, are a little bit
soggy.
like, yeah, just a bit soggy for my liking.
Oh my God. This is really good though, the wrap. The wrap is so yummy.
Wait, did they put the cheese? I don't think they put it on there. Oh, the dogs.
Okay, well guys, give this a little try. So I've got some sweet chili sauce and I've got some hoisin sauce, and I am absolutely starving, but I'll keep eating Ashton's chips. Which sauce should I use?
Still yum?
This is so shit.
You need more sauce.
No, it's like the wrap is chewy. Guys, we're not off to a good start. It's so dry, like it needs the avo in it.
I can hear it. It's like,
It's chewy. It's like,
no, that's not what you want.
that's so silly of me. Guys, I wanted to order this gluten-free bagel. Should I just order it? No, I hate wasting food.
I just don't get why, no offense London, your food sucks.
That's one question everyone was asking us. What are the main differences you've noticed?
Between Oz and here. Yeah, just the food isn't as good, especially from like takeaway places.
That's good. I found a few.
The sushi is not very good here.
No, Japanese, not that great, like takeaway stuff. I found a few really good Uber Eats places, like the locals I really love.
Yeah.
They do good salads and stuff, but things like this, like at home, I feel like rice paper rolls and Vietnamese are so good.
I mean, I don't know when this is gonna go up, but you did say it in the last YouTube video. I have a Raya date tomorrow.
You guys remember from the last vlog? I wish this curtain would come down. You tell them. You tell them, girl.
I found a date. Well, we found each other because we matched on Raya. We're gonna get coffee tomorrow. Taking him to Kitsune, which you guys know.
We're taking him.
Karts is gonna come and like just secretly be there.
Well, it's for the purpose of the podcast, because on the podcast I challenged Ashton. Oh my God, yeah, okay, so I challenged Asho to set up a Raya date because she's been really closed off with dating, etc., at the moment. And she's done it. I'm very proud. He's cute. He's not her like usual type, but I just said, you know what, girly, go for it. I approve. He's hot. He seems sweet.
No, he is sweet.
And so she set it up, and I'm gonna be there, just like
spying
by coincidence. and
You have the rest.
the
Really
rest.
spicy.
No, I haven't had the rest.
Nah, don't want any more.
There's
Too
so much
chickeny.
left, oh.
It's too much chicken, you know, it's like very chicken.
I've got a whole chicken wrap there. You have some of my rice paper.
No, I do not like chicken and rice paper rolls, trust me. Cold chicken? Yeah.
This is really spicy.
I know. It's like all the sauce went to the bottom.
My eyes were bigger than my belly, like I'm full. That's happening tomorrow in the morning. Well, I'll vlog it as well. I mean, it'll be on my next vlog whenever I have a next vlog. I'm so scared.
Have the last chip.
No,
too.
God, no, thank you. Alright guys, I had to go and put some lipstick on because I was just gonna get frustrated looking at my face with pale lips. Like, I just can't do it. This burping.
Very like.
I love Remedy. I love Remedy. It's like the main
Remedy's the
kombucha
best.
that I love, but Whole Foods has just stopped stocking it.
Yeah, why is that? Pink lemonade.
It's the only one they had. They had original or
What do you
raspberry
think is
lemonade, but
original?
what's original kombucha?
Like, is it just got no flavor?
Back to what we were saying, very excited for our shared date tomorrow. Very excited to spy. I've never gone and like spied on a date ever in my life.
I've never really dated.
This is wait, this will be your first time meeting up with a random online.
Yeah. Oh, well, Harry I met up with.
True.
But this is my first like time like going on dates.
From an online app.
Mm-hmm.
I only met up with like maybe 3 people from Raya or 2 people from Raya.
Yeah. You've only gotten on Raya in the last like properly in the last like year.
Well, I've been like using it properly, but I had it when I was in Australia, but it's absolutely terrible when you're in Australia because who are you gonna, you know, match with? It's just people overseas that you match with.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for Asha to be getting out there in the dating world.
Can't say I'm excited.
Are you not?
No, I don't like this part. It's fine once you like go on a few dates and feel a bit more like, okay, I know this person, but when you like don't know them at all, it's like very overwhelming.
The
It's
first
like,
date's scary.
I don't know. I just like, I'm like,
But
that's okay. It's all for the plot. It's for the plot.
it's for the plot. That's why everything in my life I do is for the plot. Some of the dates I've been on, I just giggle.
Yeah.
And you end up meeting them being like, this wasn't so bad. This was fun.
Yeah. Most of the time.
It's floaty and fun. It just takes those few bits. Like, remember every time before I'd go on a date with, I'd be like, oh no, I don't want to go, I don't want to go. And then I'd be there, I'd be like, this is easy. This is fun and fun.
Yeah, you come back and you're like, oh, it's actually like vibey.
Pep in my step. I'm like, this was great.
So yeah, I think it's good for confidence building too.
Asked you guys to send in questions, and that is what you've done. If you watch Vampire Diaries, team Damon or Stefan? 1, 2, 3, Stefan. Plot twist. Everyone thinks I'd go for Damon.
Yeah, I thought you'd go for Damon too.
I thought I would as well. Like the dark, brunette, vampy, sexy. Like he is so hot.
He is.
But Stefan.
Nah, sweet, sweet boy.
No, but he's.
Yeah, but like, he's the perfect combo.
He is the perfect combo of sexy and cute.
Yeah.
I love Stefan. I love
Same.
Vampire Diaries.
Me too.
Red flag, star sign. 1, 2, 3, Aquarius. Really, do you not like Geminis? That's so standard. Everyone says that. Be a little more original. Come on now.
Gemini, yeah, I agree with Aquarius men as well.
I thought you were gonna say Aquarius because I feel like we both just are like anti-Aquarius.
Yeah.
Sorry,
No offense.
sorry. Oh my god.
But only to
Just
men.
Some girls. I don't know. No, Aquarius men are just terrifying.
Yeah.
Simply terrifying. I love Geminis.
Really?
It's flashing that's running out of battery.
Lumi?
Just switch the camera over. Hopefully this is better. We're very...
We're glowing.
Wait, I'm like kind of nervous we look orange. I think we look a bit orange.
No, I think it's just because the other one made us look so pale.
I'm like so full now. Ooh. It's so good. The almond butter one. They've got so many different flavors.
The chin's got red.
Does it?
Oh my god. That is fucking good.
Everyone wants to know, where's Asho living?
I'm living with Kai Mel at the moment, while Shim has been living with Carts, and then I move in 3 weeks, but we'll talk about it more on the potty.
Go listen to the potty if you want to hear the full rundown as to why we've done that. It's because I absolutely fucking hate you. I hate you. We had a grand falling out.
I wish I never met you.
I love when people on the internet just like they do something different and everyone's like, they've had a falling out. They hate each other, they've had a falling out.
I don't even feel like this that much, really.
I'm so full. We can save it for in a bit, or do you want to hack in now?
I just want to try a bit.
Banana bread. Is it bad? Is it bad?
It's a bit dry.
Well, maybe we need to heat it and put some butter on it. What's your favourite thing about each other? Aww. Do you want to go first? Yeah, okay, I'll go first. My favourite thing about Ashton is how we just match each other's energy. Like we are, I think, equal parts as weird as each other. Like we'll be running around a room and I'll go, "Meow," and she'll go, "Meow," and we'll just start going together and like dancing, and like this guy's just pulled out the front of my house and like you can see straight in our window and they're like probably like, what the fuck? I feel like I'm my weirdest self around you and you just sit and like smile, like you love it.
And we just tap into it without even, like we tap into each other's energy unconsciously. Like I'll be like, and you'll be like
you'll hear me from the other side of the room like, and then she'll be like, yeah. Or like you'll just start dancing and then I'll be like, like it's just, we're the same type of weird, I feel. But you've really come out of your shell with your weirdness over the years.
Yeah. Well, you bring it out in me too.
Yeah. Like it's certain people.
I'm not like that with
other people.
No.
Well, that's my favorite thing about you is like, honestly, we just have fun doing like whatever.
Literally anything.
And that you're like my shoulder to cry on when I'm going through just psycho episodes because they happen frequently. And she's always just like, okay, this is what we're going to do. It's okay. Just breathe. It's okay. Like her energy is very calming, very soothing, yin to yang kind of feeling.
Oh, we are the yin to the yang.
We are the yin to the yang.
Like we're both the yin and the yang, but then we're also
we interchange being each thing.
Well, my favourite thing about Cardi.
Oh, God, sorry. God, get the tissues out.
My personal bottle of serotonin, personalised.
Bedazzled.
I see you and it's like taking a swig out of my personal serotonin bot.
Get out.
And it's true though, I'll be having the shittest day and then you'll be like, oh, just come over, or you come over, and like, without even realizing, all of a sudden I'm like, got all this energy and I'm like happy, and it's just like every time I see you, it's like the same thing. Like I know you said something
we boost each other.
You're my serotonin booster. You know when you get like a skincare booster, like hydrating booster, and you put it in your moisturizer?
I'm the serotonin. That's a good compliment, a seri booster.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you know, you already know this, but you're just very inspiring. I feel like you're the main person in my life that I take inspiration from, whether it be like fashion or mindset or lifestyle.
My lifestyle. People on the internet would disagree.
You keep me young.
You know what? Yeah. Like you're way less grandma than you used to be now. Even when you're tired, you're way less granny. And I'm so happy about it. Like got my party buddy back.
Yeah.
On days. Some days she's not there for it, but thank you, Lou.
Okay, thank you, sir.
The main thing that I feel like you give to me is like an element of like safety. It's just that. It's my safe person.
Yeah, same with you. Wherever we are in the world, it's like we're going to have fun. We're going to be okay.
Yeah, everything's going to be fine. It's going to be fine.
Cry together, laugh together, live, laugh, love.
Live, laugh,
no,
love.
Literally live, laugh, love together.
You like joking, but no, literally. Like literally live, laugh, love.
Live, laugh,
love. I can't do it. Why do I even try?
Love.
Yeah, you're...
We love you, Maddie. We love you.
My tongue can't do it. It's this girl on TikTok that literally goes,
she's like, I love you. I love you. Mine always goes lopsided. I love you.
How long do you plan to stay in London?
That's the big $1 million question, isn't it?
That's the $1 million That is the $1 million question. We have no idea. I mean, definitely at least a year.
Yeah,
like it's already been 6 months for me.
It's been 4 and a bit.
Definitely a year.
And then I think once like we get to a year and we've worked hard, then I think we'll start thinking about what's happening with LA.
And as well, we've got another Euro summer to do. Don't forget about that.
I don't think we're in a rush, but we're going to be doing more trips to LA, like LA and New York, and just figuring it out as we go. But depends on what's happening with work, like, and if we feel like we want to bounce to LA for a bit. I think I would always come back to London, even after doing an LA stint. I feel like I would come back here again, and like, I don't know.
Here does feel like home, to be honest.
And you'll start feeling it even more and more.
Yeah, it's this in the last 2 weeks. I'm like, okay,
yeah, you're like,
it's home now.
Yeah,
like even thinking about going to LA and coming back, I already know the feeling. I can't wait to get back to London.
I know. It'll feel so cute. We're gonna like come back from LA and it's gonna be like cold Santa Claus. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey. It's home.
Festive.
Like when I think about home, I think about London. So a year's the minimum. Obviously, if work's going really well here, then longer. Or if we just want to mix things up, then we'll go to LA sooner. Or I don't know. Like
we don't know is the big answer.
We might.
I don't like to think too far ahead. I've realized it actually gives me anxiety because then I'm like, okay, wait, where am I going to be in like 2 years' time? Holy shit! In 2 years' time, I want to be like, hopefully, like. I'm gonna be 31 then, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't like to think too far into the future. It wigs me up.
I just think we're happy going with the flow. We're vibing. Who knows?
Yeah. You'll see. You'll see.
Do you have any regular jobs or social media only? Love you. I love you, boo.
Love you.
We both do social media as jobs, but I recently just signed with Storm for modeling. So I guess you could say now I'm doing modeling as a job.
Yeah.
Once I get.
She's a model.
And like Ashton obviously has modeled for years now.
Yeah, don't have an agent here yet though, so just still sorting that out. But yeah, social media, modeling, potty, and then some other future ventures. I know, it's dry.
Bit of honey drizzle. And
like it's not bad.
It's not bad.
But it's not groundbreaking.
I'm just not hungry enough for it. I don't know why I even tried to do that just then.
Hannah's asked advice for feeling lost in your life and not knowing where or what you want to be.
So that's just pretty much being in your 20s.
Yeah.
Early 30s.
I don't know if you're ever going to be like, yeah, I know who I am and I know what I want to be and where I want to be, because you're always evolving as a person. Well, you want to be. That's the goal, is to always be evolving and growing. So I like to say you're a student for life. It's cheesy as shit, but it's true. Like, you don't seek to like find that feeling of, oh yes, like, you know what I mean? Like you might have different interests and you might want to change your career path 3-4 different times in your lifetime, and that's okay.
Yeah.
So I think do like what makes you happy now and try things, and the best way to get to your like purpose is you should read the book Ikigai, or like at least research about it.
That book is like, that book changed my life.
Yeah.
I read it when I had really bad anxiety and it helped me profoundly. I also feel like the more this is why when I was younger, I tried to like move out early, meet lots of people when I was young, push myself into fear. I feel like when you push yourself towards fear, you find your purpose. I don't know why that happens or why that's a thing, but often the things that scare you the most are the things that are like, actually it's where you grow and learn the most. I feel like fear is this funny like false friend, not a false friend, sorry, like it seems like a false friend, because it's like, why would I do the thing that I'm terrified of doing? That should feel like a warning.
Yeah.
But really when you overcome fear, the world often goes, here's a gift. And I feel like your purpose can come through that, or you have new breakthroughs or understandings that come from doing those things. So I think when you're in that lost space, don't think of it as like the universe is punishing me. Look at it as they're trying to push me to explore more, because fuck, like you can't feel any worse. You're already feeling lost, so you may as well start exploring. Do the things that scare you the most. Like that's how I've found my purpose.
Yeah. Stay curious.
Stay curious.
Be
and just
curious,
ask
guys.
questions and read books. Travel if you can. Go out and meet new people and ask people questions and have conversations. Like having that curiosity, as you said, I feel like is how you pick up things and learn. And like, if you just listen to people's stories too, I find that that's so inspiring.
Definitely. And don't be afraid to ask for help.
That's a big one.
Yeah, just I think the bottom line is new experiences, stay curious, and walk towards fear.
Tips on how to manage overthinking. I struggle. I think everyone does with overthinking. I mean, I don't know if everyone does, but like, I know I can fall into like overthinking spirals about everything.
I think it comes back to reminding yourself that we have, I can't remember the number, but we have tens of thousands of thoughts a day, right? How many of those thoughts actually happen? It's something like 1%, something crazy.
Yeah.
Like everything you overthink is basically just a narrative you're making up in your head. So I think the best thing is to just get out of your head. And I know that's easier said than done, but sometimes when I'm stuck and I can't get out of my head, like it's literally impossible, I'll just journal everything that I'm overthinking. And then when I see it on paper or say it out loud, I'm like, fuck, that sounds so dumb.
Yeah, but definitely if you're spiraling and overthinking, journaling is the best thing you can do. And I'll always, when I'm in an overthinking state, be like, I know I should journal right now. And I'm always like, oh, I don't want to. And then I start doing it and I'm like, this is so dumb. Why am I even like, and just being able to put that energy that you're overthinking about onto paper, just weirdly like, doesn't completely evaporate it, but it does help take off like
well, it helps process and release.
And the spiral of it all. Obviously, meditation is like the one main thing. It's going to slow your brain down. It's going to help you become more present and be like, right now, is anything hurting me? Is anything trying to hurt me? Like, what is anything attacking me? Like, physically, I'm safe right now. And it can help your nervous system just calm itself. So meditation and journaling are great tips, but also just remembering that your thoughts are not truth tellers. Like, nothing in don't
believe every thought you have.
No, that it's not actually you. It's just your brain just spinning up random ideas, I feel. Worst date experience. Have I had a really bad date? I mean, surely. Who's someone I've gone on a date with that I got home and was like, nah. Do you remember any for me?
I know people that you've had like sexual intercourse with that you were like,
that I was like, absolutely no, never again. Yeah.
But dates? I don't think you've had a bad date.
There's been ones where I've been like, not gonna do that again. No, I feel like there hasn't been anything too crazy bad. Just like cringy moments where it's not even cringy because I don't mind because I offer, but like when I've gone, no, I'll get the bill, and then they're like, they don't even offer to be like, let's split it. And
no, this is my thing with it. If you have asked someone to dinner, like say if the guy's gone, all right, can I take you to dinner, or let's go to dinner, right? He should pay. And I think if the girl is saying, hey, let's go to dinner, then I think she should at least offer to pay. That's just my opinion. I think that if you're the one...
I always offer to pay.
Yeah.
Unless someone's like actively being like, I'm taking you to dinner time. I mean, if I'm on a date and it's like cash, whatever, I'll always offer to pay. But I feel like...
I think it's just a gentleman thing to pay.
If they let you pay for the whole thing, I always am like...
It's just
I know I offered.
Thing.
I know it's bad. It's
One
like
day,
double standard, me being like, well, I offered. So it's like I should just accept to pay it all. But it's not a bad date thing. It just makes me be like...
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a very gentleman thing. It's not about like, oh, I can't believe this person didn't pay for me. It's just like, I just think it's a very gentleman-like thing to open the car door, to open like...
Yeah, chivalry.
You know, chivalry. I just think it's chivalry, but...
I love old school. Like I'm obviously very forward moving thinking with women's rights and...
Yeah.
Feminism
and equality.
But I do love
old school chivalry.
I think it's like women, it's like us being treated well. It's like a different, if a man actually is like going that extra mile for you, it's so rare that we get to experience that, especially in modern dating. Like modern dating is just so bizarre and like, it's just rare that you ever get a guy that's like, here, let me help you do this. Let me do this for you. Or like, I want to go out of my way to do this. Like the chivalry, like I feel like men these days think it's so lame to be a gentleman because it's like they're being vulnerable. They're being vulnerable to like do that extra step, and some people might be like, that's just standard. Well, not for us. I mean, I haven't experienced. Only recently I've started experiencing it a bit more, but I just guess I wasn't dating for ages. So, and I was also dating younger guys, which you're not going to get that as much.
We deserve to be treated
fucking well. Just manners, just having like good manners.
Just being a gentleman,
yeah.
You know? You can still be confident, you can still have swag if you want, but just be a gentleman.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
When you see us, you look beautiful.
A compliment,
you know,
doesn't cost you anything.
Holding the door. Can I help you carry this? Do you want me to grab you anything on the way?
Yes. Thoughtfulness. Consideration.
Can I wipe your ass for you? Yes, you can. Yeah, about time you offered.
One of my ex-boyfriends,
Don't tell me.
No. He took my makeup off me for me one time when I was drunk, which I thought was sweet. He was like, I was like, oh, I'm so drunk, I can't remember. And he was like, I'll do it for you. And he stood there and like did the micellar water.
Cute. You get so much further when you're just a nice gentleman.
Yes.
I feel like I've learnt with my dating in London how I just have such a short fuse now for boys. Like I'm ready to date a man. Aren't you?
Yeah.
No?
I want to be, but there's something about it that freaks me out.
What, dating a man? I just mean someone that's mature and treats you well.
Yeah.
Not like age-wise.
No,
like
yeah.
You're technically a man since when you turn what, 18? That's technically, but we all know. You're still a little boy up until you're like 25.
More.
Yeah, even more. I just feel like I'm ready to be with someone that has their shit together, can like look after me for once.
Yeah, we need to be looked after. We're at the age like, well, especially me, I'm like, okay, like, I want to step back a bit.
I'm ready to take this shift off.
I'm ready to be a stay-at-home mom.
Not that I would ever not look after, like, I love when I say like I want to be looked after. I know that I would still obviously look after the person I'm with because I'm mummy always. But it'd be so nice just to like kick my feet up a few days of the week. Oh, stun. Look at what that's just done. Anyways, that was just a quick little rant about dating. We've been talking about it a lot lately though. Last few months I've been probably dating the most that I have in years. And I'm having a great time with it, but I'm also learning, and this is the best thing about dating and why you should be getting out there dating more, is because you learn what you want and what you definitely don't want and what you deserve, and you practice.
I forgot I've had 5 boyfriends.
I know, I've literally only ever had 1 boyfriend, so.
5 relos, like long, like serious ones.
Well, you're still bloody bad at picking them, aren't you?
Yep.
It's alright. Well, not that I could talk. Like, my 1 boyfriend that I have is great, but my track record of dating, God, there's some ones that I just picked that I'm like, am I actually trying to end up heartbroken right now?
Yeah.
Silly girl. I think that people are generally nicer in London or Oz.
Like, by far.
Yeah, like you can't like people on the streets here in London, in the big city.
In the big smoke.
Just, if you try and smile, like, they're not giving you a smile back. They're probably like...
I get confused.
They're like, why is she smiling at me right now?
Yeah.
Not everyone. There's been a few, like, cute people that have smiled back. But definitely, like, in Oz, if you smile at someone, they look like the idiot for not smiling back.
Yeah.
And most of the time, they'll smile back.
It's like playing sweet and sour.
Yeah.
Everyone's sour.
Everyone says that in the towns outside of London, the little villages,
like up north, especially as well.
Everyone's apparently
I
very
want to check out Manchester really bad.
So
can we do a little weekend there?
Yes, definitely.
It takes like 4 hours.
On the train, it's quicker.
3 hours on the train.
Yeah, I would love to go see Manchester, and everyone says there's really good vintage stores there and stuff.
It's just where all the influencers are too.
Really?
Yeah, heaps of influencers live there, so I feel like it might be a bit more of like a familiar scene. Not that I don't really want that. No, but like just to like visit, check out all the.
I can't even imagine what Manchester is like. I'm definitely keen to go to Manny. Where do I go out in London? Well, for nights out, you would probably go to Soho. that's like where like the clubs are, and it's very like Butzen, and there's lots of bars and pubs and clubs. But in the east as well, there's lots of bars as well, and like a bit of like a club scene, I would say, like Shoreditch area and stuff. But we normally will like go for dinner somewhere and we'll go out in Soho.
Yeah.
I love a Soho night.
Where do we usually go out? Like, we just go to Soho House.
But we're not really big clubbing girls.
No.
But we are going.
I love a dance, but like not a club.
On Saturday night, we're going to go see a cabaret show.
Yeah.
For Dylan's birthday.
Is that what we're doing?
We're seeing a cabaret show. And it's like a dinner and a cabaret show.
Yes, I love that kind of thing.
Yeah. And then I will probably end up booking a table at Soho House or Shoreditch House for us to go to after.
Yeah.
Because it's just, I don't know, I don't like being in a big club where you can't hear, like talk to each other.
Yeah. I don't mind a bit of a boogie, but like only for a little bit.
Fear of getting older as a woman. Ashton, would you please like to take the stand? I'm also ready to give this another try.
I don't feel old. That's the thing.
Look at her.
I don't feel it, and I suppose I don't look it according to everyone, but it's more about where you're supposed to be on a timeline scale of things, which obviously is like a societal pressure. However, I don't care too much about that. It's more about my ovaries. It's more about my eggs that I'm concerned about, and I could freeze them.
But there is options, I feel like, for women, older women having children. You just mean like you don't want to have to go down those routes.
Yeah, like I want to do it like naturally. Making love, getting pregnant.
You're not making love,
I'm a love maker. I'm not a fucker.
Don't you have nights where you just want to?
Yeah, no, I do. But like hopefully when I'm making the baby, it's love making. You know, I want to make the baby out of love, not lust.
Not getting butts.
Horny.
My libido has come back.
Your libido's been back for a while, doll.
Happy days. Honestly, guys, it is TMI, but my libido when I was suffering with was yours the same when I had
anxiety?
When I had like panic anxiety, like when I was
same.
for about 2 years, I thought I'm never going to enjoy sex again. I'm never going to think about sex again. I'm never going to want to like touch a penis ever again in my entire life.
At one stage in my relo, when I had bad anxiety, I was only having sex once a month.
Oh, sex was a chore.
A chore.
It was a chore. So anyways,
once I was in it though, I was like, oh, okay. It was like, I just never felt like it. I never felt like initiating it. I never felt like it. But like once it started, I was like...
I think a lot of girls can suffer with this as well. And like our libido can be so affected by your hormones, stress. Your gut health impacts you. Like when I fixed my gut health, my libido came back so much more. And when you are stressed, you do not want to have sex. Like
stress is the number one killer. It's a killer.
It's a killer. Stress levels literally like make your jitsa dry up. Like it's just not happening.
Are we going to share jitsa to the world?
Jits. We've got 2 new words, jits and butts. So butts and butzing means having sex.
Yeah. And
jits or gina is your vagina.
Jits comes from genital bits. One of my exes from a long time ago started saying it, and I was like, jits. And he was like, because he had a little sister, and he'd be like, so-and-so, get your jits away. And I'm like, what's this word?
Oh my God, why is he calling his little sister's bigger jits?
Well, it's not supposed to be sexual. It's just supposed to be
funny.
It's
like a
funny.
code word.
Gorgitsa.
I say so many times, oh, that's gorgitsa. Oh, you look gorgeous. Oh, my Gina. Oh, my Gina hands. Oh, Gina hasn't been touched in a while. Gina's feeling a bit lonely.
The demonstrations that this girl always does, this girl, the demos I constantly get, I'm just blessed.
What other demos do we do?
What do you mean? You're always acting out like whatever you're talking about. You're just like so animated, and like there's always a demonstration after the theory.
I guess so, yeah.
You know what I mean? And I love it. I hated going to school and only learning theory. I wanted theory and practice.
Well, I'm going to give you the performance always. And you know what? If I'm not doing it, something's wrong.
Yeah.
Or I'm not comfortable around you. Anyways, happy the libido is back.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That just cracks
no,
like crazy.
I do it all the time. I have bad.
It's actually quite empowering, I feel. Like I feel like for the first time in my life, like wanting to explore my sexuality more, like in terms of things I like and what I don't like, and like being a bit more confident in the bedroom. Like I feel like my whole youth growing up, I was so traumatized because like I was sexually assaulted when I was younger, and like so many just lightly, just I don't want to get into it, but just so many bad experiences with guys growing up that I was so terrified of sex, and I always thought that I could never be in power with it. So I feel much more empowered to like speak. I've been better at speaking up.
You've been good. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I feel like I've just been speaking up more, and I want to go do pole. I've said it for
pole dancing.
I want to do pole dancing, or those sexy floor when they're like humping the floor, and like the heels. I think the heels classes and stuff. Like I would be giggling at myself, but it would be so empowering.
Okay, well here's this. Some things we're gonna do. Because we're coming into the cold, we're going to be like a bit bored shitless sometimes. I think we do some pain and sips and some pottery and sips, or just pottery.
Drinking wine with everything.
Then we're going to do some heels classes, and we're going to do some Zumba.
You know what? Winter's for getting sexy. Winter is activities. Funny little activities.
Yeah.
And I keep saying, like I've said it for so long that I want to do
indoor activities, because it's indoor outside.
But yeah. Libido issues are
a thing,
because I just feel like feeling sexually empowered as a female or as a male is
liberating.
Your sexual energy is such a big part of being human, and I think I shut mine off for so long. Or like lots of women get really shy about it as well. Like they're like, oh, like I can't, like and it's always that liberating moment. But yeah, I was for years.
You were.
I was terrified of sex.
I
would parade like I wasn't.
Yeah.
But it was terrifying. And I always felt like I was like there just to please a man.
Yeah.
Which is horrible.
I know. I felt like that too growing up, to be honest. But more so in my like younger years, but probably around the time that I met you.
Yeah.
Like when I was in like my teenagers and then my early 20s. It wasn't until like... Oh, you know what though? Because I was in relationships, I feel like I always like it was a great balance.
Because you were having you've been having lots of sex for years, Lou. You have been bootsing for years. Yeah. See, I would go in patches of not having sex for like 10 months.
This is the longest I've gone. Oh no, it's not. Just before I went to Europe was the longest I'd gone. It was over 3 months.
It's quite empowering as well, though, having a celibate period and not going near anyone. Like, it's weirdly amazing as well, just to, like, have your energy for yourself. I feel like, especially when you're healing.
Agreed. I think that's completely true. Obviously, in the last 6 months, I have only bootsed
your ex-boyfriend.
My ex-boyfriend.
I was like, are you gonna...
Literally. That's it. Yeah.
So you guys technically you're only technically going through a breakup now.
Yeah.
Keep it away.
If I am going to boots, it's going to be a 5-date rule. Like if I'm going to start seeing someone, it's going to have to be like...
Who is it?
Who? Just gotten a text from a friend saying one of her friends is madly in love with me.
Wait, who is it? Don't we love that?
I mean, I'm nervous.
Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm getting back into the swing of posting more frequently on YouTube because I love it. I miss doing videos. So always just let me know what you guys want to see. We can do videos together. I can do solo ones, like, you know, whatever.
Whatever, Trevor.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you listen to our podcast,
I was gonna say, tune into the
Chaos. We just launched.
If you want to hear us talking more.
Season 3. I thought you were sniffing my underarm. Love you guys so much, and we'll see you next time.
Love you.
Bye.